Hi guys, Adler here, and this is review of TERA Online.
Day has passed like a hurricane.
Before I start with the review, I will give you some background to the game that you may or may not know. History. The name TERA is short for the exiled realm of Arborea. TERA is MMORPG developed by Bluehole Studio. The game was released in South Korea on 25th January 2011, in North America on 1st May 2012, and in Europe on the 3rd May 2012. NHN Corporation and Mass Entertainment and Gameforge publishes the game in these regions. In February 2013, the game was renamed to TERA Rising and turned to free-to-play model. In September 2014, the game was renamed to TERA Fate of Arun, in the same patch that added new level cap and extended TERA's horizons with a new continent in northern Arun called Wall Orin. Game runs on Unreal Engine 3 and it's available on Windows PC, PlayStation 4 and Xbox One. Story. The two beings, Arun and Shara, titans of unimaginable power, met in a formless void. Somehow Arun and Shara fell asleep and began to dream. As they slept, the exiled realm of Arborea began to manifest itself around them. Continents in TERA are made from their bodies. As both titans continued to sleep, their dreams came to life. Out of their dream, the first 12 godlike inhabitants of TERA emerged, not long before a terrible war amongst them took place. Yet Arun and Shara remained in their dreamlike state, and simply out of their imagination, the first mortals came to life. The mortals and gods fought each other in great divine wars, leaving most of the gods dead, imprisoned or diminished. Even some mortal species got wiped out. However, others emerged, and today most of TERA races form an alliance, and together they fight evil beyond their world. Gameplay. Like every other MMORPG, TERA features questing, crafting, PvE and PvP. Player controls his character from third-person camera view. Player always tracks the enemy with the cursor in middle of UI, and as long as the cursor is directed towards the enemy, player will cast his skills in order to defeat it. According to MMORPG.com, TERA Online has an overall rating of 7.7. Let's start with the review. TERA Online in 2018 still has a lot of active daily players, which means getting a party for your favorite dungeon isn't hard if you are on a good server. TERA NA and EU, as well as other regions, have their own servers that you can join. Those servers are usually divided to PvP and PvE. At the moment, PvP servers in TERA NA and EU are most populated ones. If you prefer PvE over PvP, you will still benefit more by joining a PvP server than a PvE server. That is because PvP servers are more populated than the PvE ones. However, you should know that you can be ganged up by other players on PvP server, and on PvE servers you cannot. Cities, camps and other gathering places are usually safe zones, so you can always go to the safe place if you are being attacked by someone. However, if you don't want to be interrupted by something like that, you can start on a PvE server. Now let's get to answering the most common questions asked by old and new players. What are the pros and cons of TERA Online in 2018? Pros. Combat system is very fast paced, which makes TERA very fun. Learning how the game works is very easy. Every class has its own skill rotation that you have to learn in order to deliver decent DPS. Tanks and healers are a bit different. Game graphics is very nice. Quests are not too long or too short, and experience points are obtained fairly easy, and because of it you can hit level cap very fast. Leveling isn't too boring for new players, since you get to try out new dungeons every time your level increases by 3 or 4. Cons. While leveling, BAMs are way too easy to kill. Getting to level cap is way too easy, which reduces the feeling of success from reaching the level cap. Some classes are race and gender locked. After some time TERA becomes boring, since you run out of stuff to do. You'll find yourself doing the same dungeons, same daily quests from day to day. However, this will not affect you a lot if you are a member of a very active guild, which will make the game much more interesting. Game optimization is a chaos. Even if you own a high-end PC, you will still experience huge FPS drops. Ping is terrible as well. As a matter of fact, it's so terrible that players developed a third-party program to run with TERA to help them reduce ping issues in-game, which led to a lot of problems between publishers and players. If you are in Europe and you play on North American server, you will most likely always be lagging, and you might find yourself searching for this program, which you should not do. Whoever uses this third-party program can be easily banned by publisher, and you'll not be able to play any longer. So what should you do? Well, if you are from Europe, you should play on TERA EU, and not TERA NA. Basically, play in the region that is closest to you. Is TERA pay to win in 2018? Short answer, no. Long answer, like every other game, TERA has its own store, from which you can buy potions, costumes, mounts, etc., which you can sell for in-game currency, and later use that currency to buy gear, etc. Well, it's doable, but people still don't do it, so that's why TERA is not pay to win in 2018. How hard is it for a new player or a returning player to get to the endgame content? Well, if you play few hours a day, every day, while using elite status and multiple characters to farm materials or enchanting the gear, you will be able to participate in endgame content in 20 days since you started. How much does it help you if you join an active guild? It helps a lot. You want to run a dungeon, and for that you need a party. To get a party you need to use instance matching or LFG, which can take up to an hour sometimes. But if you are part of active guild, you can get the party much faster, which will result in smoother, faster and much more enjoyable dungeon runs. Plus, playing MMORPG alone without a guild or friends is very boring. What is more important, skill or gear? Now, for this question I contacted few of my friends and they all answered the same. Skill. And I agree with them on that, since having the best gear and not knowing what you should do will just get you killed and kicked from the party. It's better to have skill and mid-tier gear set than little skill and the best gear. Is TERA Online worth playing in 2018? Yes, it is. Community is great, you can meet awesome people from all over the world and play with them. Right now TERA is very active and has a lot of players playing it. Not too long ago new update came to TERA that added more skills to certain classes, which made all players return with will to test out their old characters. The best thing about TERA is its combat system. Once you try it, you will understand why is TERA one of the best MMORPGs out there. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe, and check out my other videos as well. Have a nice day.